it's Nora from Nora's International Cooking. Thanks for being here. Today I'm going to make a green beans casserole. It is one of those famous dishes, especially around the holidays, and since we're having Thanksgiving that's coming up, and I would love to share the recipe with you. I got all the ingredients ready, so let's get started. Okay, definitely we need a casserole dish, green beans, and here it's up to you. You can use a fresh green beans, frozen one. I don't recommend the green beans in can, but it's totally up to you. We need onion, mushrooms. Mushrooms is optional as well. Here I'm using today the cream of mushroom soup. I'm gonna use about 1 cup, which is half regular milk and the other half is heavy cream. You don't have to do that. You can do only milk if you think that's like too heavy. We need butter, black pepper, garlic powder. We need some crispy onions and cheese, and that's pretty much it. We're done. So let's get started. Get your oven ready on 375. That was 1 teaspoon of olive oil, added 2 tablespoons of butter, while the onions are getting ready, let's work on our mushrooms. Let's check on our onions. Onions are perfect now. We're gonna add 2 cloves of garlic. Now it's time to add the mushrooms. To a boiled water, I'm going to add the green beans. Just gonna blanch them just for a couple minutes. And I'm using 2 bags and I'm using the frozen one. I want to show you how cute and thin these are. They're so thin. Just for 2 minutes. We don't want it to overcook. We don't want it to cook, so we can have that nice crunch into them. And this is the brand that I use for the green beans. They're so cute. They're so thin. Now at this point, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of flour. And this will help to thicken the sauce. Now remember, this is a very nice and thick sauce. It's very creamy, very thick, very rich sauce. 1.5 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon black pepper. Let's give it a mix. I haven't added the salt yet because I don't want my mushroom to be like smushy and gives all that water or the juices that comes out of it. 1 teaspoon of salt to taste. And here I'm adding 2 cans of cream of mushroom. How many ounces is that? I'll figure it out. Oh, it's 10 ounces, 10.5 ounces. Well, that is 298 grams, 298 grams. Keep your heat on low. Now it's time to add 1 cup. As we said, we're gonna use milk, half milk and half heavy cream. And you can do only milk. Add gradually and mix. And I add about 1 tablespoon of water into the measuring cup and just pour it over it. Got the greens ready. And that was really like a couple minutes. I'm just gonna go with cold water over it to stop it from cooking. Don't think we are done yet. There is a lot more to go. So here we are going to use a 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese, 1/4 cup or more Colby Jack cheese, and a little bit of the crispy onions. Gonna put it inside the sauce, and then we will put it on the top as well. Let's give this a nice mix. Get the greens in. I'm just gonna eat one. Nice and crunchy. This is not like all the other recipes where, you know, it's just very light. I like this, especially we're doing it like on a Thanksgiving, so it has to be rich, it has to be creamy, thick, as you see. Okay, ready? I'm gonna go in the casserole dish in the oven. Now here I have the casserole dish ready. This is heavy. Clean this up before we put it in the oven. Now we're gonna add our cheese. It's freshly shredded. And a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And that should do it. It's gonna go in the oven probably about like 30 minutes or so. Right, let's go. And we will add the crispy onions the last 10 minutes so they will stay crunchy. Now that we have 10 minutes left, I'm gonna get it out. You see it's all nice and bubbling. Now it's time to add the fried crispy onions. And since I like them a lot, that's why I put a lot. back in the oven for like 10 minutes or until they're nice and crispy. Golden. Okay, we got it out after 30 minutes. So we're gonna let it rest for a little bit. So now that I have it rest for like 10 minutes, just to cool off a little bit, it's time to enjoy. What do you guys think? Yummy. It's rich, it's thick, it's creamy. Alright, I guess it's time to taste. And I'm sure it's delicious as always. Bon appetit! So good, so creamy, so rich. Wow. Alright, you guys, I want you to hear the crunch from those crispy onions. Can you hear that? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!